Hello and welcome to this first video, which is one of a series of kind of videos related to crashing cars. Yay, because somebody crashed into me the other day. So I'm going to be playing, well, I'm going to be playing, you're going to be watching some Destruction Derby for the Sega Saturn. Classic game. I'm going to open a beer. It's Friday, fuck it. So we are loading, and that beer tastes delicious. It's a nice big 500ml can of San Miguel. And yeah, this game was kind of more synonymous really with the PlayStation, with all the ad campaigns etc. back in the day. I don't know whether it came out on the PlayStation first, but we are going to be changing the mode here to try stock car racing and championship. We're not going to bother. We're not going to bother with a name. We're just going to go schizo like that, and I'm going to start. We're playing in Rocky. So yeah, somebody crashed into me, so let's make light of the situation by playing some Sega Saturn. And we'll also be playing kind of topical related games from other systems also in future videos. Oh, needed to press start there. Buckle up and shit tight. Time for some destruction. I call this Destruction Derby because I'm from England and I actually live in a place called Derby that's spelt the same. But for all intents and purposes, then it really is actually Destruction Derby. But I'm not American, so fuck it. And yeah, fucking crash. Let's get some revenge. Virtual revenge on people who fucking mince about and crash into other people's cars because they fucking can't drive for shit. So yeah, going through the whole insurance claiming and all that stuff, it's like fuck it. I'm not bothered to think about that. We'll just put Destruction Derby on like big children and smash cars up. Yeah. Should pick the PlayStation version of this game up really. So I've got Destruction Derby 2, but that game is fucking hard as nails. This game's a bit more forgiving. I've got to do 12 laps of this bloody course here. This is really, it's one of those game franchises that I would like to see brought back. I mean, the progression from Destruction Derby, I believe, was Stuntman, and yeah, Stuntman just isn't Destruction Derby, is it? I want a game where I can, yeah, like modify a car up and I don't know, like randomly bolt bits of armour to it and modify, like have like custom roll cages and tune my engine up and just that sort of stuff. That would be really cool in a kind of a Destruction Derby probably reboot would be the best way to go. There was Destruction Derby 1 and 2, and then there was other Destruction Derby games. I think there was like a Destruction Derby Arena, a game with Arena in the title, but I never played that one. Should probably pick them up really, the sequels. Well, apart from Destruction Derby 2, so obviously I've already got that one on the PlayStation, the old school double CD case version, black box, whatever you want to call it. Got that shit. I actually prefer to have PlayStation games in them cases because you can just swap it with find an old shit double CD album and kind of swap the case over. Yeah, first place, bitches. Set my I was gonna say set my car's fucked, but we've only got one more lap to survive, so as long as I don't smash in. Oh, spoke too soon there. Oh, managed to avoid a big ass pile up there though. That was horrendous. And that should be it. There we go, race over. Awesome. It seems like nowadays how games have gotten is you don't really get games like this anymore, because it has to, if someone who's thinking of releasing a game like this, everybody has to like sit down in a boardroom and it's like, right, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we need investment, we need to return so much money, blah blah blah. You know, oh, we need to get fucking celebrities in it, we need to get like Aaron Paul as fucking like the driver that you drive as and make a like movie out of it, and we need online multiplayer and all that shit. So it's just harder, I guess, for games like this to get put out nowadays. But it would be nice. It would be nice to see this shit resurrected. But they would have to go. I think they would have to put modifications and pardon me. Still recovering from that horrible cough that I had. Well, cold and cough. Yeah, they'd have to go full hog with the physics. It'd have to have amazing crash physics with literally like pistons blowing out of your engine when your radiator gets broken and your car overheats and shit like that. Because otherwise, like basically pretty much any game from 32-bit era, you could just easily modify a game like GTA 5 just to be better. You know, you could kind of create this track in GTA 5. I'm not saying like literally I can create that. What I mean is, if developers wanted to, they could take another game's kind of core engine and adapt it, and it have better physics and graphics, obviously, and all that stuff wouldn't take too much effort. So rather than put out a second-rate title, you know, they've really got to go to town on it and kind of push the boundaries. And like I say, it makes games not get released. You know, because somebody must have had the idea of kind of resurrecting this series. I mean, I don't know who owns the rights to this franchise anymore. Not a Scooby-Doo, but they must have thought about resurrecting it, and then it's been discussed, and it's been like, well, the game's not got enough depth. What do you want to do about that? And they've just thought, you know what, we're not guaranteed a return on this game. Does anybody really remember it? Does anybody care? And yeah, I'm just speculating here. Don't take anything I say as gospel. You must feel sorry for me because I had a crash the other day. Yeah. Now, just for added fun, I am crashing on Destruction Derby. Can't get enough of crashing this week, I guess. Yeah, basically this is how I drive in real life. So you would have no idea how anybody would crash into me. It's just I don't understand it. And it's race over. Did I win that one as well? I won that as well. Never won so much in Destruction Derby. It's insane. And next race. One thing I do like about the original Destruction Derby is that the handling is shit. And let's face it, the handling would be shit on these cars because they're not really. They're kind of reinforced and they've got roll cages and shit. But they're not race cars. They are race cars, but they're not track cars. But they are going around a track. It makes sense to me. Basically, these cars aren't 100% fully optimised for going around corners and going fast. Because first and foremost, they've got to be capable of being crashed, and you know what I'm saying. You won't put a Formula 1 car in this race, because if it didn't get, assuming it didn't get away from the pack and it got kind of blocked off on the grid or something, it would just get absolutely obliterated and smashed to pieces. Is what the point I'm trying to make. Hence why we don't have Formula 1 handling in Destruction Derby.
Watch those barriers, they'll only slow you down.
Watch those barriers, they'll only slow you down. Love the commentator in this game, cheesy as hell but very memorable. Even though he doesn't say much, he's not cheesy to the point where he says that much constantly that it's just annoying. Ridge Racer was always a game that got cheesy race commentator voiceovers right. Second place. Yeah! Fucking get out of the way, dick. Oh, I almost took first place there by spinning the race lead around, and I failed. Yeah, I must have played this. I did a revisited video on this game not so long back, probably a month or two ago, but I had to play it again, being kind of the logical game in my mind to play when there's been a car crash. Also thinking I might play a little bit of Downhill Domination on the PS2, which is an awesome game, and you may be wondering why, but yeah, basically when your car's fucked and you've got no way of getting to work, you might have to ride a bicycle, so it's a bicycle game, so for that reason I make it a topical game, so I may have to play a little bit of that game. I like that game. And 2 more laps, 1 more lap, that's 2 more laps, isn't it? And yeah, a bit of a tight hairpin, that one. I do have a bit of red status damage in the bottom right hand corner. Obviously you got your car with its kind of damage gauge. Is it me, or does the kind of damage gauge car thing kind of look like a model, like a sprite model from the original GTA? Just a pointless observation there. Yeah, race over bitches, and I win. Alright. I'll tell you what, the only other thing you need after a stressful week other than Destruction Derby and beer is a nice big fat dirty kebab where you sit there eating it and you're sitting there upright and all the grease is dripping out and going all over your crotch and it looks like you've spunked yourself. Yeah, just dreaming there and salivating at the same time. And here we have a track in the middle of nowhere with lots of kind of cross sections, junctions, whatever you want to call them, to Get your shit smacked up, really. Yeah, it's kind of a bit weird, the Destruction Derby handling, because it's kind of a dead zone where the car doesn't move, and then all of a sudden it kind of turns in. Kind of a bit overzealous when you slam the brakes on as well. Obligatory, hey look, I'm cool because I've got drum and bass music for my soundtrack going on in the background. Well, this was going to be sketch, football sketch. Managed to avoid a crash there, unlike on Tuesday when I had a crash. Yes, I won't let you forget. Tell you what, if I was some of these fucking YouTubers, I'd be like setting up a fucking Patreon or a fucking Kickstarter or some shit to fucking for everybody else to buy me a car, because I'm like buying me a car just because I'm a lazy cunt, and yeah, I'll somehow make more videos because I have a car. I swear, it's outrageous. Pack it in with the motherfucking e-begging and shit. You just look like a bunch of fucking cunts sucking on a goat's titties. Not sure what that means, but I like the sound of it. Eat a bacon and shit sandwich. And lap number 4 out of 8. Oops, slamming the brakes on and spin around. It's sustained much damage so far, and I am doing well at avoiding the would it be perpendicular? Would it be parallel? Would it be adjacent? I don't know the fucking traffic that goes across when I'm trying to get across those fucking cross junctions. I don't fucking know. I don't know bloody English. Don't be fucking silly little fucking monks. Number two got spun to fuck up. Yeah, that guy's fucking crashed. I just literally went through that car. That must have been like a fucking ghost car or some shit, because there was no collision detection there whatsoever. That was insane. And yeah, battling for yes! And he got spun round about fucking 10 times, man. That was insane. Other AI cars doing me a favour, taking out some of their AI brethrens. Oh, I feel like my back tyres have fucking popped or some shit. Fucking lap seems to take a while on this this track. Bit of competition trying to get me. This is fucking Lewis fucking Vettel or some shit, whatever people are called.
Nice boobs.
Nice boobs. To me, that's what he's saying to my ear. Nice boobs. I know why he's saying it, because I'm sitting here playing this game topless, which obviously you won't be able to see. And I'm seeing some absolutely horrendous collision detection from this game. Pardon me, it's not me talking, it's the beer. Hey, get out of the way, pal. Wonder he's got fucking learner plates on his fucking car. Oh, it's probably cost me the race now. I'm gonna get this. Oh no! Fail! Ha! AI bites the dust. Like Freddie Mercury chomping on a fucking man's dick. And there we go, race over, and I win again. So yes, there we go. Just playing a bit of Destruction Derby there, because I crashed my car. Not really anything to say on the game that hasn't been said before. I'm not kind of doing my whole opinion thing on the game. It's a good way to relieve some stress whilst drinking beer in the aftermath of a car crash. Top stuff. And tune in for more car crash related gaming videos in the near future. Alright, eat my pussy tonight.